Go. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for hopping on here bright and early on a Saturday morning. It's snowy here in northern Idaho, so this is a great time to be in the office, warm, and doing a Zoom with all you awesome people. So glad to have you. We have a lot of new people too, so if you don't know me yet, my name's Mick Karshner. I live up in northern Idaho with my wife and two kids, teenagers. And I've been in the networking industry now for 21 years, full time. I've been able to make a living from home doing what we're doing right now. And it's really been a blessing. So I love doing this. I love teaching other people how to be successful in network marketing. And my approach over these last 20 plus years has been kind of a two-punch approach. It's high tech plus high touch. So I like to use technology like we are right now. Look at this. We've got a nationwide network of consultants from coast to coast in just a few weeks here. And we're all coming together using this piece of technology called Zoom. So network marketing today compared to 20 years ago, it's so much simpler because we can just reach the world by turning on our darn camera and doing this. And it's free. It doesn't even cost anything. So it's just a great time to be involved in network marketing. And I talked about high tech combined with high touch because, like some of you are on here, because I put some content out on social media, you saw it, and then we connected. So the putting it out on social is the high tech. But now that we're together and we're going to have a discussion today, that's the high touch. Even though, we can't really high five each other through the screen. um, it's the next best thing. Okay. Live meetings are still really, really effective. It's just, let's face it, today it's harder to get people to drop what they're doing with all of life's responsibilities and drive somewhere to an event. It's just more difficult today than it used to be. That's a fact. Is it still effective? Yes. And do you still get the numbers? No. Like we're going to that event in Texas here next. I leave on Thursday. I can't wait to see a bunch of our team members there and actually shake hands and fellowship and get to know each other because we're embarking, on a journey into this future, and it's all about relationships, 100%. So anyway, today's title is social media, how to get more leads, more conversions, more sales, because it is a very effective tool and it's free. It doesn't cost us a dime, and that is beautiful. So what I wanted to share with you today, and I want you to write this down if you're interested in using social media to leverage, your reach outs to connect with your audience. There's a formula that you'll see me use, okay? And by the way, anything you see on let's say Facebook, I use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Those are kind of my four. I have an X account and I have a LinkedIn, but I'm just not consistent on there. I don't post enough. So one thing about social, you have to be consistent just once a day. I mean, you can do it on the toilet. Just any downtime you got, grab your phone and, post something using this formula, this four-step formula. So you want to write this down. I keep it on my desk just to remind myself whenever I'm going to put any content out on social. I think about these four things before I do it because it works. It's proven. Okay. That's how I've had incredible numbers of people that I bring into the business as I follow this formula and do it consistently, a little each day, just a little each day. It adds up to a lot. So this 4-point formula is hook. Okay. Us fishermen like that one. Hook them. I got the hook. Okay. And then build up. And I'm going to explain this to you. Hook is number one. Build up is number two. Present value is number 3. And then number 4 is call to action, or for short, CTA. That is the proven formula that works on social to get you more leads, conversions, and sales. Okay. And that can be applied to anything, any product, any opportunity, any company, any service, anything. Okay. If you want to sell more, that formula works. And even beyond social media, when I send out an email, I think about this formula. What's the hook to get a person to actually want to read the email? You got to hook them first. Okay. And then I got to build it up so they'll continue reading and then present some value, like this is valuable to you as a person. And then at the end, the call to action. Okay. So this applies in any kind of marketing. And, let's talk about Facebook. I'm not like an infomercial on there. I kind of have been the last few weeks because we're in this pre-launch period and the time is limited. But for the most part, you just want to be a human, share your hobbies and your passions and the people you love in your life on social. And then you sprinkle in, the marketing. We're talking right now about a pre-launch period that's actually going to end in 4 more days. So we're under the gun right now. It's time to really bump it up, okay? And I'll get more into that in a second, but let me just show you an example. So what I did is right before we hopped on here, I posted a post on my Facebook so I could just, share with you what's going on. And let me see, stop. Let me get it here. Hold on just a second. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I'm going to share my screen in a sec. As soon as I find my Zoom again. Here we go. Okay, I lost it. There it is. Share. Okay, now can you all see my Facebook? Yeah, thank you. So what I was talking about, the hook, build up, present value, call to action. So let's look at what I just wrote right here. So this product that's going to become available to us wide open USA market on Friday for the first time is, it's the first time this 28-year-old company's ever been officially launched to the United States. They've actually been open, but they never had any leadership team to launch the USA. And so that's what we're doing now. So it presents this really incredible, unique scenario of an opportunity where we got basically a brand new USA startup, but it's attached to a first-class, highly successful 28-year-old international company. It's a very rare scenario. So why is that rare? Well, there's no risk because 96% of the companies that start in the USA fail. That's a fact. So we've got the excitement in the wide open marketplace and, an opportunity to grab our piece of market share here in the USA and 18 other countries without any risk associated. The odds of this company going away are slim because it's growing right now. It's in momentum. It's a perfect scenario. It really is. But anyway, let's get back to the task at hand. So in my writing right here, this is pretty short and sweet. But first, you want a unique image, okay? And see how the background on my image is fuzzy? That's something I just now am able to do because I traded in my 8-year-old phone I had and got a new one finally. I'm kind of a tightwad, I like free. But I got a new phone and it's got something called portrait on it. I think that's what it's, no, cinematic. In it, when you take the picture, it kind of blurs the background. So it looks kind of fancy, but It's really simple on these new iPhones. But anyway, so I just took a picture and I've got the happy pill and then I've got this shot glass right here. And this is actually Vicky's shot glass for her coffee. But for the message in here, you'll see why I did that, okay? And it's because, so I put 4 days left to grab your happy pill sample. So that's my hook, back to our formula, okay? When someone reads those first two lines, because let's refresh this page, it's not going to show that whole, it only shows this, at least on desktop, laptop. So that's the hook is visible. 4 days left to grab your happy pill sample. Get it while it's hot. And then a person's got to click see more. So that's the hook. They're either going to lean in and click see more, or they're going to swipe away like, I'm not interested in that crap. They're going to do one of two things, right? And then so when they click see more, then we launch the body shot. Okay, that's why I put the shot glass. It's congruent with the message. And actually, I think I should have put like underneath that, no, not that kind of shot. Because, you know, a lot of times people see a shot glass, they think tequila, and whatever, whatever goes in it, right? So that I could have put that there, would have been pretty good, actually, now that I'm reading this. But body shot coming on February 21st. So this is building it up, right? Here's the hook. 4 days left, grab your happy pill sample, get all that. Then we launched the body shot. Oh, I'm building it up. What? There's more on February 21st. Whoa, that's Friday. That's this coming Friday. Yep. And now I'm presenting value backed by, boom. Backed by 45 plus years of research. That's some street credibility. 45 years. 79 patents. 90 plus published human clinical studies. 25 million invested in research and development. The body shot. That's presenting value. There's something of value to this body shot thing he's talking about, right? You heard it here first. And then I put a little curiosity in here. You'll want this. And then I just leave it blank in your body. What is it? What do you want in your body? This is marketing, you guys. And then especially if you don't like aging. Okay, I'm 62 and I ain't liking when some days when I look in the mirror right now. I'm like, when did this happen? Can anybody relate? It's like, damn, but it's for real. But this product in the body,
Yes.
this product in the body shot, it's clinically proven to like slow down the aging process, even reverse the aging process. I've got some echo all of a sudden. If you unmuted on accident, hit that mute on your thing, and then in a minute we're going to all talk, but I just wanted to get through this. So, especially if you don't like aging, okay? And then the CTA, the call to action is the last line. Let me know if you want the info. And so at that point, a person's either going to say something in the comments maybe, or they send you a private message a lot of the time. They don't even like or comment or anything, but they do send you a private message, okay? And a lot of times that might be someone that's in another company or whatever, and they're interested in this for their health or whatever, and they don't want to see their name associated with it and all that. There's different reasons, but all that matters is a post like this will get leads, okay? And so you guys now, what I wanted to share with you to help the team here, man, we're putting together a heck of a team in a very short amount of time. I'm just blown away, like seriously, people that have never been interested in anything I've ever promoted in 20 years are part of this now. It's that good. It's like, wow, we're onto something here. So you can use anything that you see me post, because anyone on this Zoom or watching this replay later, you're on our team. So you can use anything I post, but what's real important to understand, you got to get this part, is Facebook and actually all the social platforms, they operate off of engagement and unique content. So if a person just went on here and did like this and just copied, is it let me? It's not let. Oh, there we go. And just copied this word for word and then put a picture and then posted it. It's not going to do as good as if you slightly edit it. Okay. And it doesn't have to be much, a word or two. But what Facebook does not like in all the platforms is copy and paste content. They want original, unique content. And so if you just copy this word for word, emoji for emoji, and post it exactly, they're not going to push it out to show it to too many eyeballs. Okay. And you want to get the most eyeballs you can get, right? So you want to just slightly edit it. I mean, you could even, right here where it says body shot, you could edit it and put a hyphen in there. So it's body hyphen shot. Just something like that. Okay. Anything. And these numbers here, the research and all that, there's actually more. And for those of you that signed the NDA, you've got this. But if you haven't signed the NDA, you can't see that until Friday. Okay. It's just somebody goes, why the NDA? And I'm like, I didn't make up the rules. I'm just following them. They said sign it. I signed it. I'm really glad I did because this thing has exploded. I can't even believe it, what's going on. So now till the 21st, an NDA is required to see the deep dive, name a company, all the details. And a lot of you on here have already signed that NDA. You already know what we got our hands on here. But if you're new and you haven't, just get back to who enrolled you and they can send you an NDA. You can sign it, send it back to them. It's nothing formal. It's not like a binding contract. It's just us being a responsible human and going, I agree that I will not publicly disclose the name of the product lines and company and all that information prior to the official USA opening date of February 21st. That's all that little NDA is. People get all in an uproar about it. I'm like, it's no big deal. Okay. It's just you agreeing to something. But anyway, you guys get this: hook, build up, present value, call to action. I also do this in videos too. You know, short form videos are really, really powerful too, either with your face and talking to your phone or just faceless. Or sometimes I'll just like get my phone and I'll put it out here, you know, beside me, and I'll just do like a 7-second video of me just looking at my computer, and then I just put text over the top of it. So if you're kind of camera shy or whatever, and you're like, I feel weird when I'm talking, I get it. I do too, but I do it anyway. And it works. But sometimes I'm like, I'm just not feeling it today. Like today, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not going to do a video, but I'll do one and just put text over the top of it with me not saying anything. And they're pretty darn effective too. Let me show you something real quick. Let's go to TikTok. So I made this brand new TikTok a few days ago, or a few weeks ago, excuse me. I just started from scratch, you know. So on here, no one knows who I am. It's just, I'm out there on TikTok. I called it Copy Mick. It's almost at 1,000 followers, but these little videos, like, people ask, I get leads from doing these videos. Like this one right here, this first one, it's had like, I bet I've had 500 people ask me for information. And then I just did this one.
Have you seen this
And
USA?
I'm talking about there's a new way to get side income in the USA. And you can see over here, like, there's people that they're asking, because my call to action, remember, back to the formula: hook, build up, present value, call to action. My call to action is comment tutorial, and they are. And then, I send them the information to get them to my Creating Champions website, and it converts. So these are just all examples of what you can do with that formula. So, when you post things, think through, like, why are you doing it? Like, who are you talking to? What problem do they have? And then how can you provide a solution? That's how our marketing has to work: problem solution. So in this example, the one I just showed you from this morning, it's twofold. That one's opportunity and health at the same time. So somebody interested in something new coming to the US is going to relate to that. Somebody that's a baby boomer is going to relate to that. Somebody that is into health and wellness is going to relate to that. So I'm talking about a problem. In that scenario, it was aging. I mean, 62, when I turned 62 this year, or in 24 in November, I told Vicky it's like the first time in my whole life I ever noticed that I'm aging. And I mean little things like jumping out of the back of my F-150 if I'm in the pickup bed. Before, I'd just jump off the tailgate. I don't do that now. I sit down and then slide off the tailgate. I'm like, when did this happen? Like, that's BS. But it's for real, man. I'm more concerned now about my health and being able to last enough years to finish raising my children. I want to be in the best health I can get in, man. And the more I read about the science and the human clinical studies on this product and this body shot, I'm never going to miss a day without taking it. Neither is Vicky. Like, the science is just there. Like, um, another thing that happens to us baby boomers is muscle. We start to lose muscle mass as we age. Wait till you read the study about that for elderly and the muscle, how it retains it and even builds it back if you've lost it. It's incredible. Like, I am so excited to get this product in the hands of this nation because America's sick. I mean, we need this product. And when you understand how it really works, you'll want it in you and you'll want to share it too. So it provides all of us an incredible opportunity to get healthier and to build an additional income because I know I was talking to Tom. He's a business owner, very successful. Yesterday, I also was talking to Philip Mello, good buddy of mine too, that is very successful in his own traditional business. But we were all talking about the same thing, how even though we make, high six-figure annual incomes, all of us, it's expensive as hell to live now. Like, even if you're making a high six-figure income, it's like, where does it all go? Like, so before in networking, when we'd share opportunity, it was mainly for people that didn't have enough money. They needed more to live. And now it affects all of us. We're all going, man, I need some additional cash flow coming in. Like, this is crazy what stuff costs, $9 for a gallon of milk and $15 for eggs. It's like, and you're raising kids and stuff. So right now, having a really good, solid, first-class business opportunity that people can be proud of and proud to represent, put their name on, that's very attractive. And I think that's why so many people are coming to us. They've been looking for, a long-term legacy, reputable company, but that still had opportunity. Like, I like to talk about Melaleuca, great company, been around forever, done billions in sales. I've looked at them a couple of times over the past few months because I got friends over there doing good. And they're like, Mick, and I'm like, when I reach out to my network about Melaleuca, over half of them are already customers. So the market saturation thing really does come into play. Not that it's a bad company or bad products or bad opportunity. It's great. That's why it's one of the original OGs, man, of the industry. They're rock solid, reputable, you know. So it's not that. It's just that if I walk down my street here and knock on 10 doors, hey, I just became a Melaleuca distributor. Would you like me to clean up your house with some cleaner products that are non-toxic? Heck, 8 out of 10 of them probably already get shipments. So networking's hard enough to build when you got something brand new. In our case, it's 28 years old, proven by science, but now we're first to market in the United States with a focused USA launch. That's an incredible opportunity. It really is. And so I think all of us understand that, the uniqueness of this. And, you know, this pre-launch has been trickier because we can't give all the information yet. Okay. So on Friday, when the doors officially open to the US and everything's revealed, it's going to get a lot more fun and it's going to get a lot more exciting to bring people in because we'll have all the good stuff to share, right? About the products. And like this sheet right here, this is powerful. And we're going to have an app where, you know, somebody's talking to you and you're like, you know what, let me send you this document. And you just go in your app and hit send and send it to them. It's going to be really easy to share all of the documentation backed by human clinical studies. So if you're talking to somebody that maybe has an autistic child and they're like, my, you know, son or daughter has autism, you just go right in your app to the human clinical study on autism and send it to them. It's not you trying to convince them, use this product for your child for their autism. You just send them the human clinical published study from Harvard or Nova or wherever. There's all these different ones. And let them read it. And most parents are going to go, wow, this study says that this group of people with autism had this happen when they used this product. Yes. How do I get it? Like, what parent would go, nah, I don't want my kid to improve? No parent. So, you know, we're going to have so much powerful resources at our fingertips with this new company and product that we can be proud of and proud to represent. It's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. So anyway, that's enough rambling from me, but you got the formula: hook, build up, present value, call to action. And of course, on the top, what did I write? Consistency. So feel free to grab any post of mine that you see did good or whatever when you look on my wall and grab it as your own, tweak it a little bit so it's original content to you, and then share it. And some of mine don't do good, so don't share those ones. Just look at the ones that work and modify them a little bit and share them. Oh man, good morning. There's a lot of new people on here. Good to see everybody. Hey, let's open this thing up for some discussion now. And don't be shy.
Morning, Mick.
Hi, Danny.
How you doing, brother? Still cold up
Man,
here, minus 36 again this morning, man, and the furnace won't shut off, and it's cold.
stoke that fire, man.
Yeah, no, it got to me this morning though, a little chilly. Um, the body shot when that comes out now on the 21st,
Yeah,
is that for all 18 countries worldwide, or is that just Canada and US?
all.
Right on. Sweet.
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. So you guys in Canada, you got 2 distribution centers. There's one in Calgary, and I forget where the other one is.
Is in
But
Quebec.
in Quebec. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So Canada is going to be a big deal. It's all approved with Health Canada because you know how that red tape can be with Health Canada. So any
No,
of you
sure.
on here that know people in Canada, man, start putting them on your list and share this with them because it's
No,
going
for
to
sure.
be a big deal. And
Okay, thanks for that, Mick.
you bet. And just so you know, on this happy pill, this thing is so strong that anywhere other than the United States of America, it requires a doctor's prescription to get this. That's how strong it is.
Wow. So
So
if I had a prescription, I can actually get that pill.
no, it's just
No, okay.
it's
I see.
only available in the USA
I see what you're
because
saying.
everywhere else it would require a doctor's prescription.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So yeah. In this product, it's called something else, but right now for the launch, because we're under the India and all that, it's called the Happy Pill. But it's in your store for USA only, and it's called something else. It's super affordable, and it just makes sense because I'm looking out here right now. It is gray. It is ugly. I don't want to go out there. It's depressing. And sometimes up here in northern Idaho, it'll stay like that for 10 days. You don't even see the sun. It's like it'll weigh you down after a while, man. So what happens when a person takes this, it's proven that when you take this once a week, 4 hours after consuming it, your vitamin D levels in your body, because this does not have to be processed through the liver like over-the-counter stuff does. Your vitamin D levels verifiable by a blood test 3x within 4 hours. And then it time releases for a whole week. And then the week goes by, it's one a week. And so I think about people that live here and live in Canada, that live in Minnesota, Michigan, North Dakota, Montana. Who in their right mind wouldn't take that? Like it's proven by science that it increases your levels. So I remember when I took my first one, I took it on an empty stomach. I just had a cup of coffee. And I took it in an hour and 37 minutes from when I took it. It like came over me. I felt it. Like I knew I took it. I'm like, oh, there it is. Not like a Red Bull feeling or something, but just like a calm, peaceful, content. I just felt nicer, you know, and it lasts all week. Every once in a while, I notice it. So it's subtle, but it really does help, and it builds your immune system too, man. And we know today that's really important. So that's USA only. And then the other product catalog that you're going to see on Friday, it's open in 18 countries, already shipping. And they've
Morning, Mick.
got distribution centers in Los Angeles, Houston, and New York. So we've got the whole US is covered, distribution center, so it's fast shipping.
Morning, Mick.
Oh, good morning, Patrick.
Sorry, I don't got my video on.
That's all right.
I haven't combed my hair
Yeah.
yet. Great job on the social media training. Appreciate that very much.
Oh, you bet.
I did some digging around, and this is a really big deal.
Oh, buddy.
We are listed on the PDR, the physician's desk reference,
You know what?
and also in
Flashing
Canada.
this. That's written on this too.
That is huge. If you're going to talk to a doctor, the only way you will get their attention, besides the studies, is mention that our products are on the PDR.
And
Because that's
CPS, whatever that is.
right. That's for Canada.
Okay.
That's where all the doctors go when they look.
My aging thing.
That's where all the doctors go when they're looking to prescribe you medicine. And there's a lot of holistic doctors out there that are looking.
Oh man.
Some people don't want medication; they want holistic remedies, and that's
I've
where we
never
come
had
in.
a company like this, Patrick, where we got so much real science and documentation. That's street credibility, man.
Right, but the doctors, man, that's going to be incredible.
Oh,
So anyone knows a physician, when next time you go for a doctor's appointment, bring in a product sample and say, "Hey, doc, I'd like to get your your input on this.
Yeah.
You're a holistic doctor. Okay, this product is on the PDR. I'd like you to do some due diligence on it and let me know if any of your patients can utilize this.
That's
Boom.
rare
Yeah,
for a network marketing company product to be on the PDR.
yeah, it
That's
is very rare.
Rare. This is no hocus pocus stuff.
Yeah, this is huge.
This is real science, ladies and gentlemen. So a person's either going to want to get healthier or not. Like when they read it, they're going to be like, okay, it's proven that will make me better. Now, do I
Hey,
want it?
Mick. Hey, Mick, this is William. Got a question on
Hey,
what do
buddy.
you do? What do you use to do your keeping up your emails that you do your blast with?
I
You know,
use that. It's called System. It's a free like email software. I
okay.
I think you've seen
I
it before.
think
Send it.
yes, yep, I did. So I'm
I
gonna
put
look
all
into
my
that.
email database in there and then I can
Yeah.
email. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Yesterday, William, I just created a team website, Global Diamond Network. Okay. And I'm going to have a button where anyone on the team, so you bring new people in, you know, it's important in a business like this to have a support system to plug people in so they get the necessary information. It's got a button for the email list. It's got a button for a SMS text push notifications, which I invested in that. It cost me some money, but it's important for this team to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got that. And then I put a team calendar there. So we'll have all the events in one spot. You'll just have one spot on your phone to know, get them to the text list, email list, and the calendar. Super important. And on the 21st, I'll release that to everyone on here. And so, because I've had similar questions, William, people are like, Mick, the emails I get from you about like this Zoom this morning, do those go to the people that I bring in too? Not yet. But on the 21st, that Global Diamond Network system will be live. And then it's real easy. You just send them that and they get themselves plugged in. That
Good,
help?
good. Yes, sir. That's great. Yeah, someone like me, you know, I'm a hardcore worker farm. Now I'm a Parks and Rec director, but I still love to get out on the ball fields and work and stuff.
Yeah.
Computers never been my friend, so I've got a lot to learn. And with the job I have, you know, I do have to kind of be careful what I'm into. On as you notice, I don't do a lot of posting on Facebook, but I've got to
That's okay.
yeah, I got to figure
Just
that out.
another way, you know?
Yep.
There's no
Yep.
right or wrong. It's if you're connecting with people and sharing
Mhm.
your Creating Champions link, you're doing your job. However you do that, whether
Yep.
it's belly to belly or like this or however, that's really these next 4 days are critical because I got a text from the president, Mike Patillo, yesterday, and I saved it in here just so y'all are in the loop. You know, a lot of stuff happens fast in a pre-launch and launch. You know, these next 4 days, I keep saying 4 days, that's the 19th. Here we go. We're 7 days away from the Houston Happy Hour launch event, actually 6 now because this was from yesterday. Couple updates. In preparation for launch, the Creating Champions pre-launch site is going to go under construction. So write this down so y'all know. It's going to go under construction from February 19th and the 20th. So when we wake up on the 19th and go to our website or send our link to somebody and they go to the website, it's going to say under construction. They can't opt in. They can't get a sample. They can't sign up with us. So we've got today 15, 16, 17, 18. We got 4 days to get as many of those sample packs out as possible and get as many people signed up as possible in these next 4 days. Now, why is that happening? The site will not accept new enrollments or prospects during this time. Late on February 21st, so that's Friday, this coming Friday, we will start sending out upgrade links to all people who opted in at your Creating Champions website, as well as people who paid $19 to get their sample and reserve their spot. The updated Creating Champions site will turn on live around the same time, Friday, February 21st, and you can begin using it again as you do now. There will be more of a focus on the body shot when the site turns back on. I will explain all of these details live in Houston, February 21st. And see, that's another reason I'm inputting everyone's name into this text distribution. So when I'm there on the 21st, I can immediately notify all of you, like quick. So you get the information that you can then pass on to like the people that you personally referred, and then they pass it on. Okay. So there's a step-by-step. The upgrade process will be a simple step-by-step process that you and your team will go through individually. We will be sending all upgrade links to you and your team via email from Creating Champions. So all you need to do is make sure you get upgraded to consultant and encourage your team to check their email and do the same. We're doing something pretty awesome for those that upgrade to consultant between February 21st and the 28th. Upgrades are going to receive 10,000 free cruise credits towards qualifying for the cruise to Aruba. Okay, so I love what they're doing with this Creating Champions site and all the messaging and all this, the communication, because we don't have to do anything. So on the 21st, when the email goes out to the people that you had opt-in and the people that got a sample, in that email is going to be a link coded to you. They'll hit it and they'll go join this new company, and it's already coded to you. They'll go into your downline and everything's already done. So we don't have to manually do any of that stuff. So it's going to be a real simple, seamless process. And then you have, I think they said 3 weeks we'll have to, everyone will be inside your waiting room, and you'll have 3 weeks to organize your team how you want to organize it. So there's no like rush. You don't have to hurry up. There's none of that. No hype like you see a lot of times in MLM. This is a very organized, structured process. Because I don't know about everyone else on here. We're all in different places in life, but at 62 years old, now that I found this, I'm going to finish my career right here. I'm done with the looking here and looking there. Check this out. I am done. I've got everything I need right here to help a lot of people live a healthier life and make some extra money. Don't need anything else. So that's just me. Some people do 10 or 12 things at a time. That's fine. God bless you. Do whatever. I'm too old for that. All right.
I notice you do join Mick, or I think it's something you do that's got your own website, but you counteract that. If they click that, it goes to wherever you put it. So that I like that, because you're branding yourself.
Amen.
And you can use that for anything. So I want to commend you on that, as I was
That's
looking
called
at something earlier.
William, that's called a custom domain name. So, you go like to GoDaddy or Namecheap, or there's a million places, and you buy a domain name. And then you just get your Creating Champions link and you forward it to that domain name. Okay. And the reason I do that is, think if I was going to tell somebody like on a video to go to my Creating Champions website, and I had to say, go to https://CRE, they're lost. But how about if I said, hey, to get more info, just go to copymick.com, COPYMICK.com. It's easy to remember. It's easy to spell. It's easy to visually read. That's why I do that for online marketing. And like you said, branding too.
Yeah.
Even my name is too much. because of Karshner. It's a long Karsh. And I can't tell
That's
you
the
how
reason I
many
use
times-
Bill. I use Bill on here because it's
Yeah.
William, you know, so.
The shorter, the better. And I've actually got a recorded video I made that shows you step by step how to forward your domain name. I've got
Great.
that. So if anyone wants that, if you want to do that, just let me know and I'll send you that recorded video. It's just like 4 minutes or something, but it's real simple. Go here, do this, do that, done. Okay, anyone else? Let's hear from some of you. But not all at once.
Oh, there we go. Hey, my name's Rodney. I'm from Canada here.
Hi, Rodney. I can tell that accent, man.
Right on. So at any rate, I was talking to Jay yesterday too, and I won't be able to get signed up until the 21st. I tried. It wouldn't accept it.
You
Like
have to go to your person's site, and then at the bottom there's a Canadian flag. You got to click on that.
I tried that.
Oh, I haven't heard of that. I signed up a lot of Canadians already, and they just clicked on the Canadian flag and no problem, huh?
Yeah, I think what happened was this is Jay, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
hi,
think,
Jay.
hey, I think what happened was when he first went through, maybe we didn't do that part. He went through regular, and then after I talked to Kenman, he told me that they should have hit the flag. So I think maybe it has him registered in the US and it won't
Okay.
let him redo it for some reason.
You know what you can try, you guys, is if you have another email address, Rodney,
Okay.
or create another Gmail or whatever, and you'll have to change the phone number, because what triggers on that opt-in page is the email address and the phone number. The name can be the same, but you have to use a different email and phone number. So I might go back to Jay's site, click the Canadian flag link at the bottom of that opt-in, and then do it again with a different phone number and a different email. And really, you could just make up a phone number, but
Okay.
the email's got to be correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Mick, that happened to a guy on my team that was from the States. He signed up, but he went to the Canadian thing by mistake. And he got old support and they switched it over for him.
Oh, good. Did he send an email to hello@creatingchampions.com?
I think so, yeah.
That is the support, by the way. Everyone, write that down for these next few days of this pre-launch. You're going to be bringing a lot of people in, and when stuff like this comes up, you got to send in an email to hello@creatingchampions.com.
Creatingchampions.com.
hello@creatingchampions.com.
Hey Mick, it's Don here
Hi, Don.
in Florida. Hey, I guess I got set up to be on the team. I don't know. I paid it $19. Anyways, when should I expect like this happy pill to show up, or is it after the 21st or before the 21st?
I think it takes like a week mine took about a week to get here after I ordered it.
Okay.
Has it been a week yet?
No, I think it's only been a couple days.
Okay. What
2
state
days.
are you in? Florida?
Florida, right.
Okay, yours will come from either Houston or New York. I think they're about the same distance.
Now we're closer to Houston. I'm in the Northwest Florida, Pensacola
Okay.
area.
Oh, Panhandle.
Yes.
Do they call that the Panhandle too?
The Panhandle, yes.
Okay. I'm in the
I'm
Idaho.
in Florida, and
Hi,
mine came
Sarah.
from. Hi, mine came from Houston,
Okay.
and I'm in Florida, Central Florida. Took about a week.
Right on.
Hi, Mick. It's Laura here.
Hey, Laura.
On your domain name, do you have to pay for that on a yearly basis, or is it just one time? Or
Yeah, I think mine costs $11 a year.
Oh, okay. That's a,
Yeah,
that'll break the bank.
it's minimal. I think I've got about a dozen different ones, and depending on your name, like Laura's a very common name. You got to get a lot more creative. Mick is not a common name, so I got Copy Mick, Just Ask Mick, Earn with Mick, Work with Mick. I was able to get a lot of them because it's not a common name, but with a more common name like Bob or Sue or Laura, you have to get a little bit more creative. But it doesn't have to have your name in it either. I've got another one I really like to use is sidegigonline.com,
Okay.
because that really speaks to people looking for a way to start up a side gig, and make some extra money online. So that's another angle you can take as well. I don't know. Now we could think about how to use Body Shot in a domain name, because
Okay. Not a bad idea.
the marketing that Creating Champions is putting together, you guys see how sexy that page is we have right now. It flat converts 57%. The one that's going to be after the launch on the 21st, after they change it over, the under construction part, it's going to be all about the Body Shot. So kind of keep that in mind. You could get creative with that Body Shot term.
Okay. Thanks, Mick.
You bet.
Mick, this is Annette.
Hi,
Hi.
Annette, my Idaho friend.
It's sunnier. Well, kind of. It's supposed to be a little sunnier here, but yeah, I'm excited. I've told a few people. So if they I've noticed that when they click on the link, it shows, you get the email saying you've got somebody interested. Does that mean that they just clicked on the link, or that they actually signed up, or what is that exactly?
That's a really good question. So right now on our Creating Champions page that we're sending to people, our link, when they fill out their name, email, and phone number, you receive an email that says, wow.
Yeah.
That means they put their information in. When they buy and they pay their $19, you receive a second email that in the subject line, it says big news. That means they bought.
Okay, so I need to follow up.
Two separate things. And when they do opt in, if they leave and don't buy, Creating Champions sends them a follow-up email and says, Annette, you forgot to check out. Here's your checkout link. Get your happy pill. So they follow up for us. I love how this system is done for us, because a lot of times, over these past few years, I'm trying to teach people how to set up systems, and it's so overwhelming and confusing that people just don't do it. So Creating Champions did it for us. All as we have to do is the fun part: share your link, text it to people, email it to people, put it on social. Like, we just have to share our link. That's it.
Yeah. The fortune's in the follow-up, and they do that for you. So I love the comp plan. Everything they do is making it so simple. That's why I'm the most excited, and that it's doctor, medically approved. You don't have to say kind of make your wording so that it's if you can't claim this, you can't claim that. My son-in-law is a doctor, and then I have a lot of naturopath people that I know. What's the best way to approach somebody like that, or a naturopath like in the Valley? And there's a lot of really well-known ones.
Well, you already signed the NDA, so that sheet that Patrick was talking about that has the PDR on it, that's buzzword for the doctors. So you already signed the NDA, so just shoot me an email and say, Mick, send me that paper.
Okay.
Matter of fact, any of you on here, if you already signed the NDA, just shoot me an email and say, Mick, send me that paper, and I'll just attach it. It's powerful. It's really powerful. Man, we got some credibility. This is going to be fun.
Which social media do you think you get the most feedback on, or the most interaction?
Probably Facebook, because I've been on there, for so many years. But if somebody told me, Mick, I'm brand new and I want to start utilizing social media, the fastest way to get a lot of people following you and engaging is TikTok.
Okay.
It's no disputing that. It's fast. Like you can just create a channel in like 5 minutes and just start putting videos on there and people just start coming.
And where did you get all the information about all the things that, it helps with autism and cancer and all these other things? Where is that?
That's the human clinical studies. There's like 129 of them, and it's got an index and everything is documented. You can search for cancer, search for Parkinson's, and then go to the document with the proof that it works. And it's really powerful. So I can share that one with you too.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. We finally found something credible, and documentation beats conversation. People today, we live in the information age. They can go online and get whatever information they want. And so, typically these MLMs, they'll say this product's this and that, but they don't have any documentation to prove it. It's just your word. And there's a lot of hype mixed in with that at times too. So I love the fact I'm not going to be the source. I'm going to send this documentation to people and let them make their own decision.
And Mike Potia, the owner with the comp plan, said, do this and this, and you'll be making $1,000 a month. And to me, that'd be huge. I mean, even if that's all I did is help people and made $1,000 a month, and that's the minimum, then, and he made it so easy. And it's okay, just tell me what to do and what I'm going to get. And I don't have to go deep into a comp plan and do that. And when we do get people, can you help us place them? Or is there a tutorial?
Absolutely. It's going to be very simple and seamless. They invested millions of dollars into this back office. It's completely finished and everything works. And they have phone-in customer service where you can call and talk to a real human and have them help you. Like, it's first class, this operation, which I'm not used to over the past couple of years, just the opposite of that, where people ignore you. I'm just telling the truth. So I'm very excited about that. And by the way, Annette, Mike Patillo is the president.
Okay.
And then Mauricio is the owner. And I've had one call with Mauricio. He's 47 years old. He's owned this company for 8 years. So it was 20 years old when he bought it. And then in the last 8 years, he's made the thing take off. And now with Mike, whose skill set is marketing, being the president of the company, that's why we're seeing these tremendous results from that website and all the marketing. And there's a whole bunch more coming. So we're really going to be armed with everything we need to be
armed and dangerous.
Yeah, armed and dangerous.
Watch out, here we go. And on Friday, what's the time going to be so I can make sure that I have like my calendar cleared to watch what you're doing? Or is there a way to be online and watch, or are they going to do something like that?
I'm not sure. He didn't say that. And all I got in that text is he said late Friday. So I'm thinking Friday evening, we have a 7 p.m. gathering. That's Central Time in Houston. So that's going to be 6 Mountain and 5 Pacific. That's when you're probably going to start getting some emails, SMS. You're going to be getting notifications no matter where you are.
Or recorded so we could watch it even after. I wonder
That'd be great. And you know me, I'm going to be sending updates and posting all kinds of stuff.
Cool. Thanks.
I'll be all excited. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Our hour is up. Let's
Quick question,
let's
Mick.
hop off of here, and we got 4 days left to send your link. So just start thinking, who are you going to send your link to, right? Time is of the essence. And then I'll get this replay posted, or I'll get it processed, and then I'll send it out in email so you can send it to any of your team members that weren't able to hop on here live.
Hey, Mick?
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah, I got a floating head over here.
The bobblehead.
No, quick question. How do we get to our back offices? Do we have one yet?
We don't have one yet.
Okay.
So
We have
February
nothing. We just have the
21st.
link. Okay.
February 21st, when you get that notification that, hey, we're now open in the US, you can now enroll and become a consultant. When you do that, then you'll have your back office.
All right. Well, while you're talking, I went and got the getbodyshot.com.
Oh my gosh, action taker.
And I posted already a similar copy of your post there. And
way to go, Rob.
Trying to make it happen.
Yeah, buddy, this is fun. That's what I call taking action. He did it while we're on the Zoom.
I need to make a
Love it.
little video of Santa taking the red pill. Now that'd be kind of cute.
That'd be fun. Have fun with it, man.
Oh yeah.
All right. You all have a great weekend. 4 days left to get some more people involved with you, okay? I'm always here to help. Just reach out. Love you. See
Thank you.
ya.